What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Table Topics, episode Apocalypse. In this episode, we will be discussing, you guessed it, the apocalypse. So, I guess I'll start by bringing up what you was talking about the other day. I don't know how much information you have on it, but something about a meteor or a comet causing an EMP, wiping out the whole power grid of the planet.
Essentially, yeah. That's what the prepper told me.
When is this supposed to take place?
Somewhere within the next couple of years, apparently.
2020, get ready.
He said something about Planet X getting too close to...
Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop you right there. Planet X is a myth. It's not real.
Well, it's apparently a thing. It's apparently that comet. I don't know.
Planet X is...
From what I pieced together what the guy was saying, Planet X, it has a name, too. A clever name. But, I don't know.
Planet X has been a thing for decades.
Right. Anyways, the concept of this is that it gets too close to Earth, and I don't know if it's the planet itself or a comet. It's something the guy made sense at the time. Anyways, cuts off all power. Look at it this way. Don't interrupt me. Alright, look at it this way. All power gets cut off. Our winters are getting worse, making food production more difficult. With lack of food, no power, what are humans going to resort to get food?
Cannibalism.
Well, yeah. That's part of it. That's why you drink all my wine. I'm going to have a problem with you. Yeah, that sounds right. Violence. People get hungry. They get violent. They
It's called hangry.
yeah. You take hangry to a whole new level. Plus, you got an ice age.
Day After Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see that movie?
People need food. They take. So essentially, this prepper, I saw his stash and everything, all his water and canned goods and whatnot, vacuum sealed beans.
Did he have a jar of green beans?
I've got a jar of green beans, just in case.
I don't know. I think in 2022 there's gonna be nuclear war.
I still don't see how is that predicted, nuclear war in 2022.
How is that predicted? Because I'm psychotic. Not psychotic.
Yes, you are.
No, psychotic is violent. I'm not violent. I'm just out there. Okay, I notice numbers a lot, and I hear voices in my head. And they tell me to look at the numbers in certain moments and tell me what they mean. So, you know, you be sitting here, and then it's like, so it'll tell me like, okay, look at the barcode of this, and 77 will be on it. You know, look at the barcode, and 77 will be on the barcode. Well, how did I know that? It's got to be something actually that I can't see or comprehend actually talking about. Okay? So...
Okay. Well, to save us on time, let's stop talking about you being psychic and more so of what would happen.
First there's a civil war in America. And then... I don't know who does it. I don't know what country, but...
Or Korea.
Strobe light falling from the sky. It's the horizon, big flash, and that's it. But I've had several dreams and all and stuff. I don't know. I believe it will happen.
So you think several nukes will be involved in...
At very least one. At very least.
Well, one hit Japan, two hit Japan. They're still alive.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just being alive, would you like to be in Hiroshima in 1940 fucking whatever? 45?
Not exactly, but the States is a big country and the world's a big place.
It would take at least 3 to hit the whole country. That's why I want to go to Alaska. I want to be in Alaska in 2022.
However, if I recall, though, the little boy, I think, was the bigger one, and it had only a 15-mile radius. Just 15 miles.
It's not much.
When you talk to me about nukes, you act like they can destroy thousands and thousands of miles.
It depends on what megaton they are.
Yes, but we're talking about an atom bomb we dropped only at 15 miles.
Oh, I'm talking about...
The hydrogen bomb, even still, is, like, a bit more than that, yeah, but not enough to destroy an entire country.
Okay, so what would you do if all of a sudden you hear evacuation sirens and you turn on the TV and the news is talking about how the world is coming to an end, okay? And you go outside and everybody's panicking. Like, say it's just a bunch of natural disasters happening, like hurricanes being where they shouldn't be, tsunamis, earthquakes, Yellowstone Park erupting, like crazy shit like that. Like
that one's plausible.
So what would you do? You know, everybody's looting and robbing stores, and what you personally, what would you do? Where would you go?
Home. It's the best I got.
You would just stay here?
Take care of yourself. I mean, it's not like I have an underground bunker that I can go to.
Well, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be sitting there digging.
Just digging when it's too late?
Yeah. Go get a bunch of cinder blocks. I'd steal a truck.
Steal a truck?
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
Everyone's looting.
Yeah, it's fuck. Like, you know, there's no law anymore. Everybody's fucking fighting. Like, steal a truck, load it up with cinder blocks and other building materials, and just come out here, way out in the country. I'd steal a fucking backhoe and a trailer, and I'd hook it to my truck, and I'd take it, and I'd use the backhoe, dig, and I'd build my underground shelter for free.
It's very impulsive, but if you're gonna go ahead and like take that kind of approach, well, shouldn't you just take a tornado shelter that's down the road at someone else's house?
No, because I want my shelter to be big and spacious. Tornado shelters are small.
True that.
Tornado shelters are for temporary use. I want something that I can live in.
Well, that's what preppers do, though. They prepare beforehand.
Yeah, but I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
I don't have any money. Send me money.
Now, this prepper did teach me how to do what he does. And just with a little bit of money, it doesn't need much, it's a little extra. Vacuum sealed bags, such like that. Grow your own beans. Take said beans, put them in Ziploc bags, vacuum seal them. Lots of.
Is this guy in town?
Yeah.
Well, I changed my mind. I would just go find that dude.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if that's what if what he says about the energy thing dying out and everything, I'd seek him out.
If it was like
He said he'd want people to help out. You know, you put in your part of work, you get food, you get water.
if it was like, you know, something simple, like, you know, nothing's really killing us, like nothing, there's no natural disasters or anything, it's just literally no more power, like watches, phones, cars, everything just, it's done. There's no way to turn it back on.
Right.
I think I'd be alright. I think I'd honestly be happy that happened, regardless of everybody else going nuts.
The
and
world
fighting.
needs a reality check,
Yeah,
right?
they
Yeah.
do. They
I
need
mean,
a reality check. I would love
honestly-
to live off the land and just be happy and no social media and anything like that. Like, would money even be a thing anymore? Would the government still be here? Probably not.
They'd have no way of communicating with the rest of the world.
Exactly. All the satellites and stuff would crash into each other. Planes would fall from the sky, though. It'd be like Y2K, the Y2K prediction.
Right. That's essentially what it sounds like.
And I watched on the Science Channel that, nuclear warheads, if there was an EMP blast, they wouldn't detonate. They've got safety.
They just wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, they would just sit there, collect dust.
The 3 B's is another thing he told me. Beans, Band-Aids, and bullets. Things that you should have.
Why Band-Aids? Is that just a metaphor for a first aid kit, period?
Well, yeah, essentially.
Like stitching equipment and stuff like that.
Because if you can't go to the doctor, because...
You gotta be your own doctor.
Exactly.
But see, I don't go to the doctor. I'm my own doctor anyway. Like, when I put my hand through a window and cut a vein open, I didn't go to the doctor. I passed out. I woke up in the bathtub and Jeff was pouring peroxide on it. And I just pinched it together and put some Band-Aids on it and
essentially, you need
let
to
it
learn.
heal.
I need to learn
couldn't do that.
basics of everything. You need to learn how to do basic field dressing,
Agriculture.
basic agriculture. Plant crops. That's something I'm planning to pick up on soon, when the weather permits. Hunting. Self-defense.
Because in the wintertime, he's not going to be... Okay, I say it just happened before. They've found frozen forests. Evergreen trees, still green, frozen under the South Pole.
Fascinating.
Yeah. The South Pole is melting. I don't know if you know that. You can get on Google Earth and look at the South Pole. There's brown mountains with dirt. Like, yeah, it's pretty impressive. Like, fascinating how fast we're melting away. So
Yeah.
it'll balance out.
But you see, that's
the North Pole
that's where a lot of
non-existent.
preppers coming from is the weather is just out of whack. The winters are getting colder.
Yeah, they said don't. There was a scientist that said we shouldn't be calling it global warming. We should be calling it global weirding.
Yeah.
Because the weather's not getting hotter. It's getting weird.
We also live in Tennessee, though. So.
Well, I'm not even talking about Tennessee. I'm talking about the whole world. There's crazy shit happening. You remember in September of 2016, there were 7 volcanoes that erupted each day of a week. It was 1 week. Boom, a volcano erupted. The next day, boom, another volcano erupted. The next day, boom, and you know what was happening in the meantime? There were 4 hurricanes happening at once. You remember that? In September 2016?
I don't really keep up with the news.
Oh man, it was nuts.
Well, kind of do now. But
I don't know, if the world was to come to an end, I don't think I would be that upset.
just depending on how total destructive it is, right?
No, I don't think I'd be upset, period.
No, if
Nuclear war happens, whatever.
nuclear war happens,
Natural disasters happen, whatever. Zombies, whatever. I don't give a fuck, honestly. Like, society is
it'd do mankind some good to erase some of them, right?
Yeah. Thank you, God, you're doing us a favor.
Oh,
It rained the other day. Bad, and when it rains and it stops raining right at sunset and the whole sky turns orange and it makes everything look orange.
oh, it's beautiful.
And there's normally a rainbow, right? It wasn't a rainbow.
Oh my God, it's the end of the world.
Yeah. Because the rainbow is supposedly God's promise that he wouldn't flood the world. I was like, well, God's gonna flood the world. Tsunamis, look out. No. I think it's gonna be nuclear war. Get ready.
I don't know, this prepper really had me convinced, though, that if something's gonna happen, it's gonna be the EMP thing.
I don't know. I think an EMP would actually do us good. It would tear down the corrupt society that we've built. I think we could reestablish as a unified government instead of a one-sided. Oh yeah, apparently the government shut down too. That's a thing going on right now.
Right, I'm not quite sure what that's all about.
And what's funny is that like nobody said anything about it, like on the streets or anything. Like, you motherfuckers should be rioting right now. There's no government.
The law enforcement's still there, though.
Everybody's still doing their jobs and everything is normal. I even went to the human resource office to get insurance and they allowed it. So
I mean,
no government, no problem.
I don't. Well, valid point.
I mean, I'm just saying, everybody's still doing their shit. Everything's normal. Nothing's changed with the government shutdown thing. Now, Trump shutdown, okay?
I'll drink to that.
The government shutdown, nothing's changed, okay? What do you think will happen if we do a Trump shutdown? No more Trump. No more president, period. Not a goddamn thing. Nothing's gonna fucking change. Everybody's gonna go to work.
I do still think we do need some form of leadership.
Elders. Wise old people. Those are the fucking ones that should be fucking in charge.
I like the way you think sometimes.
I'm just saying, like, you got a problem? You need somebody to work out a fucking problem? Like, oh, these three people are arguing about three different things. Who do you ask? Go ask the fucking 90-year-old man who's seen it all. You know?
People don't respect the elderly.
No, they should.
Getting off subject, though.
The Rainbow Tribe, they're gonna reform society after the nuclear war. I wholeheartedly believe that. Go Dreadheads. Yeah, you guys.
Always keeping your hippie roots, huh?
I'll be with them, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll be with that prepper guy.
It'll be all trading and stuff. We'll be rebuilding society, and you'll be in a bunker.
Hey, that's cool. In a freaking bunker.
It'll be like Fallout Vault. We got anything else to talk about on this topic?
Okay. Well, I got across the beans, bullets, and band-aids. You know, people. If people come to you looking for food, and I do not have enough wine to keep sharing.
Just this little line.
See, that way I know how much I'm getting. People come trying to take your food. Make sure you're armed and ready. If people decide to get violent, you got to be able to defend yourself. I myself, I'm going to take up archery just in case, I'm living out in the field anyways, coyotes and whatnot, and family's cat, just making sure we're all safe here. But, it's a little skill that could save my life one day, maybe. You never know.
Absolutely. I agree that I want to learn hunting and archery and stuff.
Learn how to hunt.
I want to learn how to grow food. I want to learn how to literally...
Learn how to shoot, learn how to grow crops, and learn how to take care of yourself if you're hurt.
Sum it up into one thing. Learn how to live off the land alone. Everything you'll need to do to live off the land. And then you'll be ready for the apocalypse.
One thing Prepper also taught me. If it does come down to this, a hot water heater holds 33 gallons of water. Just saying. If it ever comes to that.
Oh yeah, and if you're like one of those people like you need to shower, take a big bucket and poke tiny small holes in the side of it. I mean tiny, like a thumbtack. Fill it with water, put it over a fire with it sealed, and then poke your holes in it, hang it up, you'll have a nice hot shower.
Always boil your water.
Always.
If you're getting water from a creek or anything, boil it.
You can take a bucket and put large rocks in the bottom, medium rocks in the middle, smaller rocks on the top, and then sand on the very top. You can pour any kind of water you want in there. You can scoop up river water and pour it in there. Irradiated water? No. It's still going to be irradiated. But you can pour, like, it filters out all the bad shit. And then you poke a hole in the bottom and you get nice, clean, fresh water.
I wasn't even thinking radiation. I was thinking parasites.
It gets parasites out. The bucket method, that gets parasites out.
That's a fascinating subject there.
You gotta pour it through sand and then larger rocks.
Huh. Cool. But, I believe that's that on my part.
Same here. I'm pretty much said everything I want to say. Yeah.
Alright.
Be sure to like and subscribe and
Stay thirsty.
comment. Don't forget to comment. You guys always seem to forget that, probably because you never make it to the end of the video. You're like, oh, this is boring. I'm done.
Well, we've had a couple comments.
Yeah, but there are people I know. I want strangers to start commenting. If I don't know you personally, and you're literally watching this right now, please don't leave this video without commenting. Please comment.
If you've made it that far, at least.
Yeah, if you've made it here, just comment a topic. I mean, anything. Stem cells, whatever. Anything. And I'll pick your topic.
I mean, I could always keep picking the topics.
He's wanting to be a guest host.
I think I could do it.
I think you could, but I don't know if I'm gonna let you.
It seemed like the most part I was interviewing you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you can't take over my show. My show's supposed to be, it's, I don't know, it's not supposed to have as much structure as it's had with you on.
I'm sorry, it's just me. I'm an organized person.
It's okay, it's okay. I think it's great, though, honestly, because we've actually, you're balancing it out from all the fucking nonsense that I've done so far, like hopping.
The episodes
on
I've
trains.
seen you do, like, are kind of out of order. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like working at KFC.
he's speaking from personal experience. You want to hear a funny story real quick about me? How I got fired from KFC?
Oh God. Here we go. Go ahead.
Okay, so like I was really tired and I went to work anyway. I needed to go to sleep, but I went to work. And I went to the lobby and I just did this. I wasn't on break. I'll say his name, I don't give a fuck. Randy comes out there and he's like, hey, you okay? You okay? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you gonna work? He's like, yeah, I'll work. So I get up and I go back there and I start cleaning and I do the lobby and clean the lobby. Lobby looks good. I go in the kitchen and I'm not even trained how to do shit except like, what do you call people that do biscuits and
Products.
yeah. So like, anyways, I do that and I clean the kitchen, and then I'm cleaning trays, and he comes back there and tells me to clean trays while I'm cleaning trays. I said, Randy, what does it look like I'm doing? He said, okay, I see that, but we need them right now, or like right now.
I really don't think it was a good idea to use his name.
And I said, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, Randy.
God.
Jesus.
Everyone's always
I'm
giving-
speaking for myself, not him.
Everyone's giving Randy a hard time.
Poor guy. No, he's actually a good dude. I'm sorry, Randy. I'm sorry. I take back saying fuck you. It's just you're too demanding. You're too bossy.
We're doing an episode on the apocalypse.
This is what I'm talking about. I don't have structure. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell them how I got fired from KFC in episode Apocalypse.
Okay, go ahead.
It's what I did that's funny.
Yeah, it is kind of amusing
So,
to hear about it.
after he tells me that he needs trays twice while I'm doing trays, I threw the fucking trays on the floor. I said, fuck this. I'm going to sleep. And so anyways, I go back to the lobby and I lay my head down. And then Lacey comes out there and she's like, are you okay? Are you okay? I said, no, I really need to go the fuck home. And I come back there, and then Randy said something about me not doing my job. And I told him to mind his fucking business. And as he's walking away, I took a screwdriver, chucked it at him. And at the last second, I was like, nah, I don't want to kill him. So I aimed to the right a little bit, and the screwdriver's stuck in a box next to his head. Like, as he's walking away, it's like... And, then I'm like, okay, I finally get permission from Lacey that I can go home. And I call my ride, and, well, he can't come get me. So I snapped. I just lost my shit. And I took the broom that was in my hand. I broke that fucker over my head, and then I chucked it across the kitchen. And I left. I just left, and I didn't come back. And then I didn't know my schedule, so like the next day I messaged Lacey, and I told her, I said, hey, when do I come in today? And she's like, oh, you don't. I guess I better tell you this. Sarah's fired you. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's how I got fired from Kentucky fucking Chicken. You got anything else you want to say?
Yeah, fuck customer service.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck customer service.
I think we're running long enough. Have a good night, everyone.
Or don't. But if you didn't have a good night, just watch Table Topics and subscribe, and we'll make your night good. Peace!